We are now joined by former DGP of Uttar Pradesh on the phone line. Sir, how crucial, Mr. Singh, is going to be this piece of the information that has come out, the posters that have been put out by the police in establishing the culprits?
Extremely important, crucial and critical. Now the people will come to know who the real culprits are, and my advice to Kanpur police would be that those who are arrested in the next 24 hours, they should be interrogated thoroughly, subjected to lie detector test and the polygraph test. Those who are not available to the police in the next 24 hours, rewards of 50,000 rupees plus must be announced on them, dead or alive, so that their own relatives hand them over to the police without further ado. Now it is a very circuitous investigation, elaborate investigation, follow-up and a repeated follow-up with the information that they revealed before the investigators. And as you very rightly mentioned, the social media accounts, their analysis, with whom they were in contact, was there any person who was providing them funds or literature in respect of making of petrol bombs, etc. These things will have to be investigated on a fast-forward mode, and everybody who is complicit would be a part of the larger conspiracy, widening the provisions of Sections 147, 148, 149 of the Indian Penal Code, and would be as much responsible as the actual perpetrators are. Very critical piece of investigation and at a very critical stage.
Right. And also, Mr. Singh, what happens usually is that when such posters are put out, people say that, innocent people have been framed, there is no proof. But what is very interesting in this picture that is on is that most of these 40 pictures of people who are there captured on CCTV are in action, as Amir was also pointing out earlier. They can be clearly seen throwing something at the at their target. It could be Molotov cocktails. We've heard about petrol bombs being hurled, crude ones. We've heard about stones being hurled. So there really is not much defense once their identity is established.
Exactly. They have been caught by the camera red-handed in the act itself. Now to say that they are innocent, like every perpetrator of crime, he never says that he is guilty, he says he is innocent, and he is being framed by the police in a perverse manner. But the police, with malice towards none, but firmness in the right, they would put up pictures of those who are really need to be accounted and who need to explain their conduct before the police. It is not in the interest of the police to put up the posters of those who are innocent or not a part of the larger cause.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Singh.
Stand taken by the police. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, sir, for joining us.